Everybody to Windrose. I'm your host Kai, and we are set to have some fun today. So I've been recording quite a bit off camera on Windrose just because I was trying to make some video series with this, but tonight I wanted to go ahead and just showcase a little bit of the fun stuff because we have our second ship, which is the brig. It is a beautiful, beautiful warship, and we have a lot of world to discover. So I figured, why not? Let's have some naval battles. Let's have some fun. Let's do some exploration. And Ivan, hello, long time no see. I tip my hat off to you, brother. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's good seeing you again. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm very happy to see you, man. And don't mind my pirate hat. I decided we were gonna wear the pirate hat tonight because I'm not having a headache. My blood pressure's actually, that's why I haven't been cosplaying much, is blood pressure, just trying to get it to where it's not causing me a lot of pain. And yeah, we got that going. Of course, I have a pirate of my own coming inside here. Give me 1 second. Hey, little pirate, come here. Come say hi to the camera. Get your 5 minutes of fame. This is my little pirate right here. This is Charlie. He's my best boy. This is the best boy. He's such a good boy. See, isn't he so cute? Yeah. He's so cute. All right, buddy. All right, I'll hold you for a second while we get set up. So we're gonna make some food and kind of go from there. And yeah, so once in a while he comes in because he hears me talking and he's like, hey, what are you doing in here, guy? Who are you talking to? What's going on here? He still hasn't figured that out, but nobody he knows. Okay. Too bad I can't teach him to shut the door yet. If I could teach him to shut the door, that would be awesome. Yeah, kind of funny how that all works. So let's go ahead and make some food. We're gonna do just some simple food, tortillas, because we can make that with corn. And we're gonna go with this because we're getting quite a bit of it, and it's lemon juice. That way we don't have to stop. We also got NPCs here. A lot of the stuff I have on video that I'm going to get set up later this week. In fact, I should probably be recording some of this because, you know, some of it might flow together on this. But we've got our brig. It's a beautiful, beautiful ship. Also, guys, would you do me a favor and please smash that like button? It helps with the YouTube algorithm and gets the message out more that, hey, I am live. So what the difference between the Ketch and the brig right off the bat is Ketch has 3 guns. The brig has 6 guns, and it has substantial amount of hit points. So what we're going to do is we've got quite a few places to explore on this map because every map is different because it is procedurally generated. So we are going to set sail. We're going to attack pretty much any ships to board them because we need to get a lot of currency to buy pieces. What with the Zorro hat? This is actually a pirate hat. Sometimes I do a little bit of cosplaying, but I hadn't because of my blood pressure, because unfortunately blood pressure has almost killed me twice, but it's kind of getting better now. The meds are working correctly, thank God. So I figured we'd put on my pirate hat. I got this last year, but I never got to break it out. I couldn't find my eye patch, and I didn't want to put the beard on. Now, fortunately, the video broadcast is still screwing up the green screen a little bit, so, you know, we're going to do our best here. I'm switching to Meld from OBS, so I'm hoping that they have a better green screen setup, so when we do this, this doesn't fade away, because I don't know what else to do with that. Sometimes it does. It did it with my crown, too, but yes, it could, I guess it could be considered a Zorro hat, too. But I tried to get a tricorn hat, but they were sold out, and the ones they had didn't fit my fat bald head, so I was like, crap. But you know what? This is close enough. But yeah, you're right, it could be a Zorro hat, although this up here is a little too low for that, but I guess it could be. Maybe I'll dress up as Zorro sometime if we can find a game that will fit that. Evan, how you been, buddy? How's life treating you? Hope you're doing well. I hope everything is going well for you, brother. And yeah, so sailing the 7 seas here, well, I guess we call it that. We're gonna run into a lot of different stuff. We have all sorts of quests. Right now, my goal is to start mapping out the rest of this world. Now, they are adding more biomes and stuff and ships to this. They've got a pretty cool roadmap from what I was hearing. I will say that this has probably been the best pirate game that I have played in years. It has a lot of potential. Well, it's doing its job now. I think it's sold over 1 million copies now. I have not seen what the concurring is. I bet it's still 6 figures. The problem is, when it comes to a lot of the games, AAA companies can't really get a pulse beat of what people want, so I don't feel like Sea of Thieves or what is it, Skull and Bones have really done well or hit their mark as something like this. Now, some people say, well, it's still got crafting and it's still survival elements. It really isn't that bad, and you can build it from chests, and you know exactly what you're needing to make. I really don't feel like there's anything that could dissuade somebody. you know, and that's part of it. I think that's a misconception when it comes into play. Multiplayer has been interesting. We've tried with somebody as a cannoneer on my ship. Unfortunately, they do not get loot. So I hope Winrose does fix that, because I know there's this whole shared loot. So I'm curious to test this with another person's ship, which I got a couple of people that do want to come on board for the fun. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be starting, if I can get Meld to work correctly. I want to try that for Twitch, Kick, X. Because right now, for some reason, Twitch does not like Streamlabs, and I don't know why. I've been getting super frustrated, and I've heard Meld has a lot of fun features on it, so yeah, we're gonna give it a good old crack and see how that goes. Open water here. Haven't really seen anything yet, but that's part of the exploration part, to seek out new worlds and civilization. To boldly go where no pirate has gone before. I'm also looking to get a new headset, that one that just kind of blends in with the ears. As long as the sound quality stays good, that's my concern. I want you guys to have good, consistent audio quality. So, you know, we'll have to tinker with that. But I don't think that should be much of a problem. I have a few different levers I can pull on that, but I thought especially when I'm doing cosplay, that way I can get rid of the earmuffs, because, you know, it is a pain in the butt. I'm just happy to stream again. Last night we had tornadoes and heavy storms all around us, and I was like, you know what? I am not streaming. Not with that crap going on. I was like, yeah, forget that. That's just, I'm not subscribing to that shit. It's like, I don't really want my computer to get decimated, so. And you know, I will say prayers go out to those that got hit by tornadoes last night. There was several around my area. I was like, oh. Leave water, immediately be destroyed. Okay. All right, let's get out of there. So, okay, so we were blocked here. No one can pass these waters alive. That is unknown level. Well, the fact that we had question mark on that would tell me that that's probably no go. All right, lads, get ready. Get ready for battle. Distance, closing in on the distance. All right. And destroyed his ship. Now, I'm not going to board this one. I don't feel the need to. A little too high now. We'll fix that though. I just want the insignias. So where the barrier is, I'm sure that will be future lands we explore. With us having a new powerful ship, this just makes life easier to explore. That's just 1 to 5. Gotta chart out the world a little bit. I mean, gotta see what is new in the world. We've got a gunboat and a raider. And we need those marks anyway for repping up with some of the factions. That's how you get new buildings and decorations for your house or base, which is what we're wanting to do. We're wanting to make some badass pirate bases. And there's our first ship wanting to play. All right, give him a good old broadside here in a second. We got another ship coming up here. We're gonna turn hard here. And technically, if we ram them, we'd hurt them pretty bad. Sunk his battleship. Onward to the next one. As if they're gonna stop me. The thing is, we are charting out this area since I have no idea what to expect. It tells us this stuff's going to be new content out here, I'm sure. I should have a rapier too. Yo ho ho. Yo ho ho. Still looking for new lands. We'll pick up that barrel. I always try to look for the golds or the teals. Those are pretty good ones for loot. Always good for loot. This looks like this is easy waters. Yeah. Still haven't seen any new lands. But, you know, the day is young. The day is incredibly young. I wonder if there's a Kraken. That'd be hilarious if there was a Kraken. Let's swing to the west a little bit. Keep going. You just never know what's going to happen here. All right, we got some tier 5s coming up here. Or level 5s. Depending on... No treasure fleet, though. I'm sad. I am going to go this way a little bit more, because I want to see if there is truly anything out this far. I just want to stay on the borderline, so we don't want to get shot down. I think it's going to come right here. Aha! Treasure fleets. We gotta raid those. That is not optional. We have to do it. And I'm sure we'll get to the part where we're going to run into some pretty nasty ships further west we go. Still don't see any land. But here's their treasure fleet. We're still too far. That's okay, though. And we're going to take this gunship out. Still too high. Although we messed up in sales pretty good. Yeah, I don't think ramming against me is a good idea. That one's disabled. Too high. And let's get that. Hit their sails instead. Want to sink that ship. Alright, let's take out the gunboat. Just gonna pass along here. And just gonna steady it a little bit. There we go. Gonna do a hard turn. Need to get a better alignment on this. Too low. Okay, we got a little bit of aim, angle. Shit. How did I miss that? And assigned to his battleship. Go on repair while we're boarding. This is where we're going to have some food. Let the games begin. That went downstairs to play. Nope. One more. There we go. His back was turned. Perfect. Cool. We got some coins. Take those marks. And let's go ahead and get the speed up a little bit. Grab those spoils. Let's get a little closer to board. There we go. Here we go. Another nice little trip there. Goodbye, Mr. Sergeant. I had to go down there and play. Okay, we just have a gunboat. I swore take a hard left, which, yes, I'm not going to be nautical because I can't remember the. I know it's port, starboard, but yeah. Ouch. Not very good at being nautical here. The good news is this is still 1 through 5. So we haven't hit the edge where they said get the hell out of here. I don't see any treasure there. Getting the marks is nice. They are not worthy of battle. Keep hoping to find more land. At least we'll get warned if we hit the border again, saying, hey, get out of here. So far, I think we're doing all right. so far I think we're doing all right. Not much going on out here. See any land? Lots of enemy ships. Oh, and a treasure fleet. Well, I guess we're gonna have to engage. We got them coming on both sides. All right. First things first, let's sink these guys. And that one's down. Do a hard left here. Give him a good old broadside right there. Another one down. That one's pretty much destroyed. Good, we hit him there. All right, we sunk him. That's done. I'm gonna get those marks, and then we'll go after the other one. The treasure fleet should be to the north. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they didn't leave the map. There they are. There's that treasure fleet. Okay, we're still a ways away before we can hit that ship. Feel like we missed that. I'll save it for right. Still hitting their sails. And oh, we didn't hit him. We're still stuck on you. And that one's almost down. Of course I had to miss. All right, that one's down. On to the next one. I sunk his ship. I love when I do that. Want to get that other gunboat? Still not enough, which we haven't hit our bonus shot yet. 6 seconds. All right, come on, charge it up. How the hell do I keep missing that? There, that one's disabled. I feel like I keep hitting their sails. Aiming right there. Got him. And you want to hit the gold ship names because they're usually going to have better loot, especially the coins, stuff that you really want to have. I mean, that's probably the most important thing you can think of when you're doing this. Just hit those because you use a ton of currency, and you also use it to convert gold. Since chests in this world are not available to reopen and reopen, I think you'd have to start a new world to do that. All right, here we go. Guess we're gonna jump in on that. I didn't have enough bullets. Another one down. Oh, hey, more friends. Oh, shit. I thought I could get off that. Damn it. All right. Wasn't destroyed. Let's see. See what our closest point we can get right there. I can't believe I did that. Oh man. And that is the funny part about Windrose. You can just die very easy from mistakes. But hey, you know what it's all about. I think this one should have been like Windrose. 100,000 ways your character can die. Because I've seen some funny clips of people dying. I do think it's better playing with a controller than mouse and keyboard. I'm just so used to playing with mouse and keyboard that it doesn't really matter to me. Only downside is we're quite a ways from McCorpsey, so we got to sail back to the Corpsey, which isn't a big deal. We're gonna chart a path there anyway. I don't even think I had much on there from loot. Everything was in the hall, and at least the ship don't get destroyed when you die. I mean, it could be way worse. You could die and your ship sinks. It's like, oh, hey, we'll just call it back. All right, we're gonna switch the hat off for now. Mostly because the office is getting hotter, so getting the old chrome dome here a little hot, so we'll probably put it back on in a bit, maybe. Still trying to get all the airflow in this office worked out where it's not so hot, because it's going to get worse in the summer. This weather has been astronomically weird. But that's not a big deal. So we have another island here, but I believe this is where our quest is. No, it's not. It's destroy those ships. Okay. So we did find another level 1 through 5 island to explore. I should make landfall and put a bell down. I do have bells. That way I can go back to this, because I got some fast travels I can utilize. I should have grabbed that. And all we gotta do is drop a bell, and bam. Got that island marked. They've still got plenty of cargo, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, I guess I was out of bandages. I have to be super careful now. I mean, I could go back right now and go get some, but I technically shouldn't be getting hit anyway. Because I have a lot of people doing the fightings too. I mean, we build up their boarding so they can do more damage and survive hits. That's one thing we wanted to make sure we kept up on, is the boarding. That's the 3 ships. Old Debbie's Bones. That's a funny name. That's another ship we're supposed to raid as part of one of our missions. I'd rather get our stuff first. I don't remember what I had there, but we also had some ships if they didn't despawn. That's actually my first time dying on sea like that. So I don't really know how the ships handle if they despawn now, or if we sail there and they'll still be there, or if there's a fixed time limit. So we'll see. Always something new to learn. And if we happen to run into those again, maybe we'll take them out too. How much further are we? Oh man, still got a ways to go. The sad part is more treasure fleet. Makes me sad. Makes me very, very sad. Temptation is still there, although I feel like we're gonna get pincered here in a second. Hopefully not. Because I'd rather get the corpse first before, and if we can still loot those ships. Well, the waters here is pretty damn active. Lots of ships. And of course, we're going to go right into them. Nothing I can do about that. one's disabled. Okay, got some of that. Well, guess we're about to have a massive party here. Okay, that one's gone. Alright, let's heal up. Since things got a lot more dangerous now, get that healing up and running. We missed that one. That one's down. Oh, even more gunboats are coming in. Oh my god. What do we got going on here? We got a ship stuck. And, oh man, now we got more. Well, I wanted to test this new baby out, I guess. We're about to really break her in. Right, that one's down. Whew. Repair again. I didn't think this was going to turn into a hell of a battle just getting the corpse. They're stuck. Perfect. Alright, we're going to hit ram. Come on, come on, come on. And Nick could not see my target. One's disabled. That one's down. That one's down. Two more gunboats, I believe. Then lots of freaking looting. Holy crap. That one's down. That one's down. Cannot see with the sea. I want to try to finish this one off. Of course I couldn't hit it. Sink that one, get out of my way. Now if we can finish off this last one. There we go. And let's see what we have. Are you kidding me? There's another gunship coming up. Well, I guess welcome to the graveyard. All right, board up. And be very careful on how I fight this time. So I don't get experience or anything. Anyway. So I'll pick them up as we can. Alright, that one's down. Alright, we got 5 of 7. Greedy. There we go. All right, first one down. All right, next one. Look like I can ram these just a little bit to get aligned. Shouldn't be an issue. There we go. Too close because he can combo hit. There we go. If I can take him out before we get too close, that's even better for me. Just like that. I don't feel like we've really taken that many out yet. Keep hoping I can hit distance. There we go. We only got one more. There we go. Starting to get some money again. All right. This one's down. And on to the next one. And if you're on X, definitely check me out on YouTube. I do survival and strategy games. I always have a lot of fun doing this stuff. Next one, I guess we have one ship that's just a gunboat we can take out. Can't resist all this loot. I usually wait for everybody to get across. I don't know why they didn't jump. Now they did. There we go. Managed to hit through him. And that one's down. All right, everybody's down there pressing on the spawn. That is a mess. I am not going down there to fight that. Only got 57 coins on it. I'm sad. Not as near as I was hoping, but it's okay. Also, if that's the case, still a little off. Don't really feel like gluing the gunboat. There we go. Always just like waiting for them. I know a lot of people jump in that I've seen. Always wait for your crew to get over here first. It helps out a lot in the long run. I love the halberds. It gives that extra reach that's nice. It helps out quite a bit. And another one. Right, we got 5 of 7. We can get 6 of 7 here in a second. All right, they should be finishing off down there, cleaning up. Hi, lads. Are you gonna clean up? Oh, good. We got 104 on that one. All right. Mission accomplished. We took out one hell of a enemy attack, which will be good. I should also move more of those up. All right. We are back and ready to go back for our corpse. I doubt those ships are there at this point. I seriously doubt at this point. I mean, they could be, but I doubt it. You just never know. And just kind of see how this all plays out, won't we? We're almost there. I personally enjoyed that little battle. We have destroyed the fleet there still. I'm loving the brig. If you can get to the brig, this is definitely the way to do it. You have to get to Tortuga. You have to get the Brethren rep up with these insignias. And it costs, I believe it's 1,000 coin. And then you have to get stuff from the second biome to make it, when combination with some of the stuff in the first biome. And I believe it's 10 shipwright marks, which is 10 coins, silver coins, I think. Yeah, 10 silver coins a piece, so 100. So it's a little time consuming, but it is freaking worth it. Can't wait to see what the frigate does. The frigate, I know, will have to farm a lot more stuff. Okay, we got some more treasure fleet up here close to the corpse. it looks like, so they respawned right on my body. Okay. I don't even know if I had anything worth a damn on it. I didn't think I did, but just in case. I guess we'll have another round of this. Here comes the enemy. And there's my corpsey. Like I said, I don't even know if I had anything. But thinks I did. Oh, I had spirits or something. All right, that one's down. Stop putting bloody holes in my ship. And there we go. Disabled. Now we just take out the gunboat and call it a day. And there we go. We'll send him on down to Davy Jones's locker. And we should be coming up on the corpse somewhere. At least they haven't added sharks yet to the game. That could be way worse. Yeah, I don't see anything. Because the halls... No, we got plenty of room. I don't... Sometimes I've seen that where the marker just stays. So I didn't see anything. We had plenty of room in the halls. It was just treasure. Which, you know, we needed to loot anyway, because that goes for a few coins, but yeah. It was just a lingering marker. I've seen that one other time. But, you know, part of being early access, sometimes you see those. I'm going to recharge this. I have a tortilla and a tomato juice. Down. Okay, we got 5 to 7 here, and I am not going down in that area. I think he's smart too, just like, yeah, we'll just stay here. Pick which ones we can off that come up. There we go. We got a lot of insignias. That's going to help with what we need. All right, we'll go after this last one. Then we can finally resume our voyage. That was a hell of a fight. We've had a few rounds. Now, we were just lucky they weren't higher level, otherwise we may not have been able to pull through. You don't want to end up fighting like 6 or 7 at higher tiers unless you're better geared. Because you're going to be trying to push every tactical maneuver you can, including trying to bait out a few of them to separate from the fleet. It can be a pain. Just waiting for them to jump. I had a friend that just jumped over there and tried to fight them all at once. I'm like, no, you gotta wait for the crew to jump first. Otherwise you get overwhelmed. Okay, we got 3. Can't hit him. Let him finish him off. Couldn't get close. All right, we got 5 of 7. We got some coming up. Excellent. There we go. All right, guys, we're back to our fantastic voyage again. To look for new land territory. I guess we'll come about over here. See if we hit the Blackbeard saying, get out of here, otherwise you'll get destroyed. It's hard to say if we're going to get that. I think we will at some point. Possibly. I mean, yep, there we go. All right, we found the blockade. So our goal is to find as many new islands as we can to map out everything that we can and do a lot of Navy battles, because we need a lot more Castre, which is our silver coins I was talking about, and we need a lot of those for repping. So it makes it really nice when we can do this. So we got sorts of blockade right here, so we're right on the edge. So I'm guessing there may not be any islands right on the edge. Potentially. Looks like it's gonna curl up about right here. I don't think I want to fight any of these level 2s if I can. So I feel like the level 5s is what gives the 100, so I think the higher tier, the more coins you get. So if I can avoid combat with them, I want to try for some higher tier as we move forward. I mean, coin is coin, but we'll see if they try to engage. Yep, they're engaged. All right, I guess we'll oblige them. we could do is hit the sails. I want to test those out on these guys. I feel like they go a little too high. I think we got to aim higher for the sails for those. I just wanted to test them, see what they did. I think that's if we want to try to aim higher for the sails. If I remember right. I want to get that one out of my way. And all right, that one's down. I want to see what happens when we just destroy it. I don't think we get any coins if we do. I don't remember off the top of my head what happens. Nope, we don't get any coins. So we have to board them. Seeing if I can hit their sails with that. Oh yeah, there we go. I destroyed their sails. Now he's a sitting duck. Just want to spin around so I can hit him. Rigs do not turn very fast compared to catches, though. But hey, it's a trade-off. I'll take it. I got the middle tier because you get one that's faster with less hull. You can carry six 12s or 24s or something like that. So they have even more damage, so you could go full warship, but I feel like this one is way more suitable for your adventures, especially when you're out exploring and trying to chart out your map. So we still got a lot to do. I do want to explore those islands at some point, but I want to see more of this world instead of just going from quest to quest, because you know, sometimes exploration is a lot of fun, and you know, we're kind of achieving multiple goals at the same time too. I'm tempted to go straight north. Let's do that. Turn the ship just a little bit. There we go. I feel like there's going to be some more islands. Got to be something over here, because right here is the border. So surely, as it's curling up here, that means it's probably somewhere around here. So I'd like to come up this way and see if we can find more land. We do have one more bell too, so we can set up a waypoint so we can come back and explore. I'm going to turn to hard right just a little bit. I want to avoid these low levels so we can just keep going. Especially since they're going away from us. About to hit unclaimed waters again. They might... Yeah, they're turning around to fight me. Damn. Yeah, we're about out of Blackbeard's waters. Of course, they had to go right for me. I don't know if that's going to hit the sails. No. There's a level 5 hauler. So now that they've moved, I might go this way. Mostly, like I said, just to kind of do a little bit more mapping on this side. So we know right here, so it's got to be starting to come up maybe about right there. Although I think that hauler is determined to catch me. Well, I guess let's just oblige him. It's 100 coins is 100 coins. And so close. And there we go. Well, we took out quite a bit of that ship. I'm happy with this. Are you kidding me? You really want to do that? All right, I'll give you another payload. Here we go. All right, that's done. Yeah, I can't get him to sing while we're doing this. I was gonna have him sing a song. Closing in. There we go. We'll have another juice. There we go. I don't have any more bullets, dang it. There we go, got him. Next one's down. One's down. Hi there. How's it going, guys? I love how we keep getting the overpowered proc too, which basically increases my damage when there's more enemies around. My heavy attacks when I get the opportunity, especially when they crit. It's beautiful when they crit. Grab those coins. We got quite a bit of goodies. I'm happy with that. Don't really need to replenish any repairs. Cool.
Ships under your hand, Captain.
I'm glad we got a lot of combat repairs. You just never know when you're gonna need them. Let's head northwest again. Like I said, I still feel strongly that there's got to be some more islands right around here. So far, I haven't seen anything, just open sea, though. I like the fact that any map we do is completely shifted when we get further out. I don't think these change. They might, but from what I understand, there is no defined map. Master repair kits, some money, some salt for cooking. We're going right through. Still don't see any signs of land. Kept hoping we get some land. Yeah, we don't see anything opening up over here. Maybe if we went further that way, we'd be better off. 3 haulers. No gunboats. Oh man, guys, I gotta hit this. That's like 300 coins right there. I have no choice but to hit these. It's the pirate in me. And there we go. Oh, looks like we got more friends coming along. Showing up to play. And I keep overshooting. I don't know how I missed that. Thank goodness I didn't miss that. There we go, that one's disabled. Alright, that one's disabled. And got that one. There you are. Finally, got that one down. And that one's down. And now the treasure fleets. Oh, here comes a new challenger. That one's disabled. breaks if we start boarding. So I'm going to go ahead and start boarding. There we go. Whew. We got a lot of boarding to do. Here, block that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta retreat on that one. And that one's down. That should be good. Not ready to fall over on that one. They're all down there playing. I am not dropping down there to play. Oh, well, I guess they're all stuck. Well, guess we just had to risk it. All right, on to the next one.
Yours, Cotton. Set for sail.
I guess we are overloaded. I'll go grab all that then. Read all this up.
Captain at the helm.
I guess that gunship's gonna come back. Well, what do you do? I just want to sink this one for being a nuisance.
Ready on the gun. Catch the wind.
As soon as I hit this ship and turn. There we go. Don't have to worry about him anymore. Prepare to board. That one's down. That one's down. There we go. Took care of that problem. God, I love it when you crit. We do have a kind of a little bit of a crit build going with some of our outfits too. He got a little greedy, trying to go for me.
Ships in your hand, Captain.
Go up. We got one more. I definitely am sad we haven't found any more land. Or in the two items that have, or two lands that have quests on them. I was hoping we'd find more. Also, the other thing I have learned is we don't have, if you're cutting down trees, you are limited on hardwood and a few others because trees do not grow back yet. And there is no seed for like the second tier tree and stuff far as I have seen, or the drop rate is so damn low that, and I'm hoping they fix that. I really do hope they fix that, because some of the second area, I haven't found as much wood as we need for a lot of those things. All right, we got another one here. And we got one more. They're all coming up. Trying to anyway. Alright, got that. Just better off to back away from it. Alright, that one's done, and we'll go back north. Sadly, that is not a lot of coins, as I have been learning. But I do believe you start getting a lot more once you get to the higher levels, too. Nice and quiet run here. Also, if you're watching this, happy birthday, Grotworks. Good guy. I enjoy working with him, collabing with him. It's always nice when you kind of just have people you work with and enjoy, you know. We didn't do a Terraria this week to finish it, just mostly because I had my schedule today. I knew it was going to be screwed up. Didn't get a lot of my goals done this week for content, and I was just kicking myself for that, but we've been so busy with gardening and getting that ready for video shoots and all that, plus my day job, my vacations are with, which sometimes, you know, it feels like your vacations always go so damn quick. And then as my friend joked, she goes, "You needed a vacation from your vacation." And I said, yeah, I said that kind of sounds about right, but I enjoy making content. I enjoy interacting with people. It's one of the fun things about it. So it's like, I don't mind, you know, doing that. It's just like we're seeing a lot of that inauthentic content flags happening, and if being on camera is, you know, what they're looking for now, I don't mind it. You know, it's like, what the hell? It's not as if I'm afraid of that, you know. I do a lot of speaking with gardening now, teaching people how to garden and go different places, so it's fun, you know. Love interacting with people. I want to expand it. My only downside is I did notice that shortly after Valheim, and E5 was for a while, it's like, I don't know if YouTube stopped promoting or stuff, because it just, the numbers started kind of dwindling again, and I was like, that is so strange. So I don't know if they're still, if people are using ad block, I don't know if they're still taking down the numbers now or what they're doing. It's pretty strange. Yeah, I can't figure that out for the life of me. But, you know, I've always been a variety streamer when it comes out. I love survival games and I love strategy games. So those two things are pretty much, you know, where I say my genre is, on top of covering a lot of indie stuff. I support indie quite a bit. I mean, this is an indie company that hit the damn game out of the park. I still am stunned by it. I mean, when I did this demo, I was like, holy shit, this game is unreal. This game has all sorts of amazing potential. And yes, I was not disappointed at all. Do we got land ho? Maybe. Hoping we do. This is where I saw the shadows of land distance. And I might be dreaming it too. Nope, 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 nope. I see it. Land ho. Right there. This is exciting. We found our first island. Well, this will be the second, but you know. First true island that it doesn't have a quest on it. Wonder if it's just gonna be coastal or if it's gonna be plains. Still 1 to 5, so I'm going to suspect that it is just a coastal area. Still low tier. It's a fairly decent sized island. Looks coastal. We'll probably stop and get some bandages real fast. It looks small enough. I don't think it has any places of interest, but I'm still okay with stopping here and dropping that. Oh, I need to go back on here and get some more lumber.
Captain at the helm.
Grab that. So we got so much lumber. I'm gonna grab all that. We don't need all that lumber. If anything, it makes a nice point to keep exploring. It could be a treasure map or something in the future. It's always hard to say. You can only place one more. That's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna drop all this off, especially since we found all this wood. I guess we'll grab this, see what we can sell. I want to get some bandages made. We can take some of that. I'll just leave it there for now. And most of this is sold to buccaneers and people of Tortuga. All right, so let's first, we're gonna go to, I think that's undead. Should be the people of Tortuga right here, I think.
Be careful out there. The sea's rough these days.
Yes, this is the people at Tortuga.
enough.
750 coin. Nice. That's a good haul there. Let's see what rep we're at with
Every
them.
token counts.
Well, we do that. We max out rep with them. I don't remember what all these guys give. Let's we'll take a look here.
Still working, still building.
Oh yeah, this is the one we want. They give all sorts of really cool stuff. So got these contracts. We could learn these recipes too if we wanted to. So we don't have them. So I'll have to give it some thought there. We picked that up. We accidentally learned that twice, which sucked, but
We won't survive another attack.
let's go ahead and do that.
Let's keep things running.
And so that is 1060. There we go.
Everything's lost. My whole life is left. That's
So
the
these guys
best
should
we've
be
got.
happy. We just gotta get to an exchange so we can get some more coins. Get elegant stained glass doors and windows. I like that. Column arches. Luxurious seating, tables. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. We're building up our base. Then the Buccaneers are over here.
Hey, watch out. That's where you hold.
24. Ooh, look at that. 1200. So yeah, just raiding those ships is so nice. We got even more money. I think we're maxed on these guys. Yeah, we
That's
are.
where you hold.
Then we just got to find the currency
Strong hands need
exchange.
strong gear.
And then we've got almost everything on that one.
Plus,
I have everything you need
That we
for
want.
a good hunt.
We haven't picked up these other pants. We haven't picked up the guns yet. We're gonna have to at some point. Then we'll go to Tortuga. And Tortuga's pretty messed up right now.
Didn't sail in here on sea turtles.
Every
did you?
mark counts.
And we'll drop that off. That's 108. That'll help with the brethren.
I've
This
got the
is
Brethren
where
finest equipment just for
We
you,
want to
pal.
save up 3,000 for the frigate. This is pretty much all just specific supplies.
Old stock.
One of these, I
Still
believe,
gone.
changes coins out. I don't remember which one.
Buccaneers, remember?
Fools make the hunter.
I don't remember which ones. So this is where you can just go to provisioners for all of them.
These came
I think
from
this
deep places.
is the one. Yeah, right down here. So this is how you can convert them. 20 of these. Let's see. No, to get a gold coin, you have to do that, except currency's lower. This is what we want to get. These books here are really freaking good. So, I mean, if there's certain combat tactics you want, this is really good. While combat restores ship's health 3 seconds. Increases consumable duration. That's nice. I like the no quarter. You destroy an enemy within 50 meters, you gain 30% of your ship's health back. I think that one is really, really good. I think that's the one I'd want to go with. And then you got luxurious fireplaces and a few other things. So there isn't much I want to buy right now. So we're going to do this. That way now we have 92 coins.
Still working, still building.
And we get elegant cabinets, curtains, and shelves. So we're gonna buy that one. I think we're gonna buy doors. And then already got that. We could do arches. We could do tiles. We could do facade walls here if we wanted to. I think what we'll do is I want to grab the fences maybe and the roof. So then we just go into Curio and we can learn all these. And that's pretty much what we've been doing to get our stuff for our base building. So we just go back and forth like that. And that wasn't too bad for what we had to farm. I think we're going to call our ship here this time. And the reason I'm doing that is since we marked that one place, I want to see what we got on the other side over here. We're also in a little bit more hostile territory, so we got to be way more careful. Especially being undead waters. And I'm sure at some point we get into the city here. I feel like we will at some point to retake it. So that's all, looks like it's all occupied by undead now. So I feel like we're close enough. I don't think we're gonna hit anything. And the goal is pretty much to uncover the map at some point, so. We'll probably go southwest here. See what we can find. Since I'm curious, just this direction for a change. And the new ships that we run into to 6 to 10 can hurt, so we just have to be a little bit prepared. But there's more reward too when we fight these ships. We know that's a treasure map there. I was surprised when I started hitting undead waters that we never ran into undead ships yet. I figured that would have been a thing, but haven't ran into seen anything like that. Awesome, we got some more stuff there. I think we're gonna take a hard left here and go directly west now. So we can always scout up around there. I wanna see further up what's here. Only level 2 ships? That's strange. I was hoping to find some more transports. Those are the level 6 ships. Should have a lot more loot on them. So that is just unclaimed waters, has to be right there. It's still even 6 to 10, we're just getting basic wood. I was hoping we'd see hardwood. So we haven't done a lot of looting in the higher tier waters, so I was waiting until we got the brig, which we'll probably save up to start working on the frigate next, since that's going to be our big ticket purchase. We have to be in the 3rd tier biome, though, to be able to make it and get the parts, I am sure. It's nice and quiet out here. I was really expecting more fighting out here at this point. There could be something on this side over here. Just really hard to say. But we'll go northwest. That's just Tortuga. We can't really explore this one, from what I understand, until we do story probably or something. Still no undead ships, no Blackbeard ships. I'm gonna come up this way, I think. Then what we could do is come up here and then come back down around here. We're close to a treasure chest anyway from Blackbeard's loot. May as well grab it and go. No land yet. Yeah, that's all still Tortuga. Well, at the choppy waters, at least I can see a little bit more when they lift us up. Nothing yet. I think we're about to hit unclaimed water again. So you never know what you're going to run into when you hit the unclaimed. And it may be pretty quiet. It's hard saying. Still nothing. Well, ain't that damn shame. I know there's a lot more islands. Just got to do a lot of sweeping. We're getting closer to an island for sure up here, but I don't think it's got... Most of those I don't think have had anything real in it. Still level 2s? Really? That's disappointing. I really don't want to fight those. I'm just gonna keep moving. I think I see land behind them. And it isn't. I guess I'm gonna have to engage them. I see land that is not, I don't think it's tied to Blackbeard's Island. All right, that's done. That one's down. And no, I'm not looting that other one. I'm just passing through their little blockade they were trying to do. So I was on a mission. I saw land. There's multiple islands. I see 2 right there. 6 sightings. So there's Blackbeard's Island with the map. What is this one? Please tell me it's got something good on it. Unless it's one of those islands that's just used to build bases. Which, I mean, it could be. It really could be. I don't know. Hopefully we'll have some good luck. I'm not getting a good vibe on this one. Yeah, there's nothing on it. It's just to build. All right, let's go over to Blackbeard's Island. Get that next map. It's a damn shame. I was hoping we could have got some quests, got some loot. But hey, well, at least we got on the map. So if we wanted to build a forward base out here, depending on what's out this way, we can. So that's always good. I love that rock formation there. So yeah, that's the island. These outcrops here, just nothing. I don't think they got anything. We got another one over here. Ooh, we got a bigger, maybe island? No. Looks like just scattered islands. All right, let's go get the treasure. Come here, little dodo. Bye, little dodo. And we'll go ahead and dig here. X marks the spot. All right, got some more stuff. I'm gonna run out this way and see if I can't call the ship to come closer this side. So we come up here. So I feel better if we were doing it this side. Yep, there we go. Now we can just bypass all the rocks and keep going north. keep hoping we'll get some land of discovery and some crazy adventure. I mean, I guess we could come over here where I knew there were some plains, but we hadn't been on the west side, so I wanted to see just how far we could go. I don't know. It just seems pretty... Oh, I was gonna say pretty barren, but then we got pretty decent sized island up here. Now I'm hoping this is an actual adventure island. 11 to 15. Oh. So this is the third biome. And we're gonna be stupid to go to the island. Because why not? It seems like a good time. Or a very bad time, depending on your perception. I mean, I don't have anything really to lose. Oh no, I can put some of that on my ships. No enemy ships. So this must be the side with the third tier biome, and that side was tier 2 biome. I'm really surprised I didn't run any Blackbeard ships on the way here. If we can manage to get some good stuff here and get out of here alive, I call that a victory. We're gonna do something crazy though. I'm gonna put this in the hall. I'll throw that in here too, because I just don't know what we're gonna expect. I want to see if this is some new wood too. Our wood. It is. Interesting. Okay, so it's tar that we're going to get from here. And then just normal wood. Yeah, this looks dangerous as hell. May as well. That might be blueberries there in the middle of that island. Cocoa plum. We gotta be really careful. Lobster mushrooms. I am really nervous about this area. They're a plague thrall. We're not going to stick around there. These trees look really effed up. All right, let's... Oh! Okay, we can't go near that. That's bad news. So that plague area is no zone. Probably till we find some later. That we can utilize. I'm curious if there's anything. Okay, it's just basic plant fiber. That's more tar wood. I was hoping to see what our next... Thank you for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. I was curious to see what else is here. We're really having to be careful, just considering we are very weak and puny. And we're on the tier 3 island. Collecting resources, because we're crazy, I guess. And we're gonna need it anyway for the frigate, so may as well. Just gotta be careful of those things. We're not low level. No seeds yet. Oh, what the fireflies are for, but I'm gonna grab them. Let's see what's over here. More tar. I'm very, very nervous. So I don't know what we're gonna run into out here. No seeds still. Well, we know that this territory is pretty screwed up, covered in plague. Okay, another ancient structure. I'll grab that. I don't see any enemies, but that don't mean that there isn't any. Looking very carefully. Looking very, very carefully, guys. This is probably a really, really bad idea. Yep, it was, and he's got a spear. All right, I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh God, I see another one. And those are starred. Okay. Man, this place is definitely not safe. I was hoping to find some mines. Okay, that's just dodos. And you know, first time I'm happy to see dodos in a long time. This is pretty damn chaotic. Oh God, it's a crocodile. Well, I guess, oh, crap. He's tricked me. Aw, man. Why'd you have to get involved, Dodos? This is not what I wanted. Go away, Dodo. Nobody likes you right now. Well, I like you, but not right now. You're kind of a pain in my ass when I've got a giant crocodile trying to take a right out of my ass. Oh, nice try there. Read any good books lately, Crocodile? Can we talk about this? Can we please talk about this? Oh! He keeps clipping me. I just wanted to wreck his armor. Got him. Whew. Okay. We definitely beat something almost double our levels. But that's a good sign. That's a good sign. It's a very good sign. I have no idea what we're gonna get into over here. God, I hope we don't run any of those plague guys. So far, I don't see any mines. No lobster seeds, but we'll stockpile that stuff. I'm just keeping a lookout for anything. Okay, we got a crocodile there. I'm going to try to avoid him for now. Weapons just nowhere near strong to take him out quickly. I mean, we can beat him. We kind of understand his attack pattern, but I mean, we got. Let's get a little bit more tar. If we get this tar, I don't know how much we're going to need for the frigate, or if it's used for standard wood or whatever. Definitely uncharted territory here, but I was okay with that. The music fits very well for this creepy shit, I'm just saying. see anything this way. I want to go... Oh, we can't go that way. That's all plague. I'm going to try to get close just to grab this. Oh, cool. We got some seats. Some more plague guys. I definitely wish I'd put a bell down here. It's not like the Biome 2 where it starts with a little bit of beach coastal and then switches to plains. Pretty much in the cursed swamp from the get-go, which I like better. Just gives you that feeling of dread. It's like, maybe I should not have been here. Was there food over here? Can't tell. Let's see what's over here. Another shrine. Oh god, crocodile. And he's a star. This is the part where we run. This is definitely the part where we run. I think I lost him. That's just normal clay. Oh, we need to refresh that. Still got 12 minutes of buff time. It's all plagued. Let's see what we got up here. Oh, no, 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 no. But I am gonna recall my ship over here. Get it on the ship. All this loot that I've achieved so far. Let's see. We can take the wood out of this. I guess I'll grab that. There we go. Rest of this stuff I'm not too worried about. So if I die, it's just wood. Which we get from the sea all the damn time anyway, so. If we find ore, though, we're gonna check the hell out of here as soon as we get it. I feel like there's a lot more resources here. To access discoveries, so we gotta defeat the enemy, which we're down to just 3 resources, and that's done. Feels awful quick. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna come through here and still start looting. Oh, yeah, of course the crocodile had to be guarding the food. Oh, good. There's a lot more over here. Don't know if there's anything else. That's plague if I run to where that discovery is. I think. No. I think it's another shrine, though. Oh. Of course. Oh, I have two guys. Two for the price of one. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Oh, man. I got two for the price of one now. Well. Of course, there's drowned here now, too. I'm playing. Alright, let's break and get on the shore. You gotta retreat a little bit. Ah, oh, damn it. I was trying to get away. Well,
Improvement is never linear.
it was inevitable, guys. It was freaking inevitable. I was gonna die on that. Oh, man. Oh. I really pushed my luck on that. Oh, man. Oh, no, I lost some wood. So I threw everything on the ship. I did lose some plums. I will go back and get my corpse, because I want to put a marker down. But yeah, I was like, this is gonna be rough. But you know, I don't think we did too bad for going there way below our level. We're only level 6, so I mean, could have been way worse. The cocoa plum should have been coping plum, because I'm totally coping right now. Oh man, okay, so what do we have for food? Yeah, I don't think we locked anything yet. That's okay though. Fish fillets. Oh yeah, I forgot there's fishing. Forgot there's fishing. That will be really good. We don't have easy access to nuts yet. Banana muffin. Precision tangy nut roll. Crab with diced tomatoes. That ain't too bad. Grab that. Can I plant? No, because the discoveries I cannot. So it does lock you to your tier, so you really can't just hop skip wherever the hell you want. Damn. It was worth a try, though. It was worth a try. So, what that tells me is we gotta come on this side. Well, at least we know where that's at. It was just wood and some minor stuff that I can reloot. So, I guess... yeah, we'll have to come up here. If we're gonna do any combat, plus exploring aisles that we can utilize, we're gonna have to go over here. So first, let's just go ahead and hit these islands that are in the coastal. Free experience, maybe we'll get, there's a rapier that I was looking for from the coastal that has bleed. Friend was telling me about it and I said, oh, I haven't not seen that yet, so I guess I'll go hit this one, see what we can find real fast. Count that as exploration. And if we have to fight some dodos, so be it. I don't mind getting some extra food that we're going to use anyway. I haven't ran into using feathers yet, so hopefully that comes in later. The only thing I can think of is it could be a mine. I hope it's not. It would just be another copper mine. Oh, I think it is. Darn. Well, shucks. Didn't work the way we wanted it to. But we do have a quest nearby. We could go ahead and take those ships out. I'll still grab those for Alchemical Base. Yeah, there's nothing on the island. May as well just take out this mission. We'll summon our ship, take them out, so we can finish that one. A lot of the quests and discoveries is pretty much how you level up. So like that one, gotta find it. Progression. Where's it at? J. So if we gotta find this one. Okay, we get 10 favors. Destroying that. We get favors. That helps with rep too. So. Okay, so. We're still working on the main story too. I need some boar meat anyway. I'm pretty low on it. Hey, Dodo. Bye, Dodo. And we'll just call our ship in. There we go. We'll go take care of this quest real fast. We'll go beat up old Debbie's bones. Just coming in on us. Lining up. And I still didn't hit it. Damn it. stuck against him, and there we go. Sunk that one. All right, that one's disabled. Went to a hard left here. I'm loving the brig. That one in, and there we go. All right. Just got this one final ship to hit, and this mission is done. Then we can go up to the other island. That one's down. That one's down. No one's gonna get past us on this one. And there we go. There we go. Oh, cool. We did get experience for finishing the mission. Cool. And we hit level 7. That'll make a big difference. Let's go hit that other island. Because there's a lot of POIs on there. There was 4. One might probably be a mine, but if it isn't, it isn't. That'd be good. Anything we get? More experience? And we are definitely going to start banking up a little bit for that ship, the frigate. But I have a feeling we're still going to take a little bit of questing to get to the 3rd tier island, because we're only just now level 7. At least we did map out some of the stuff, but really the only exciting find I found was that. So everything is to the north, is what I'm guessing. I need to go north now. Bonus thing is I can take waypoint off that one and probably this one, and that won't be too much of an issue. So we could even take it off this one so we can shift our progression up north, since I'm not really seeing anything where we really need a waypoint down here anymore. might be good to have 1 or 2 waypoints on me at all times if I can. We got a few more missions here. We got to find this guy. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. I love just crashing my ship into that stuff. Randomly. I haven't been stuck yet doing that, so thankful on that. He's probably... Well, if there's a giant crab in here, he probably didn't make it. Nope. Whatever hell was training Merida won't be seeing it. Someone put 3 bullets in his as if he needed more lead in his life. The killer just didn't ransack the hideout. He left a scrap everyone by you owe me, Henry. Well. Historic great sword. Okay, I'll take that. Go with that. Yeah, this is us doing smugglers. And we got 4 more waypoints here, so let's hit all of them. I might hit these guys too real fast. Nothing like getting some easy meat. Let's drop that. I got plenty of this stuff. Should work. All right, so we got a treasure cave here. So we'll hit this. We'll be dealing with drowned. Or a savage boar. Might heal up real quick. We heal up. Want to bandage ship real fast. Savage boars are still a pain in the ass. There we go. Razor. Interesting. Increases crit. Kind of curious how well that play out. We'll try it. Potions. Always good to have those. Okay, so it's just a quick boss fight. Well, not really a boss fight, just quick little room here. Wish it was the rapier, but you know, it's all RNG. I want to definitely try this out because it Should stack with my crit. Mace just works too much better with these guys. No sense trying to change that. Okay. It's another one of these treasure map ones. Returns my last revival point. Cool. So we got a fast teleporter. Perfect. All right, let's read this. In all my adventures on the islands, I've never seen a single ship of the Brethren of the Coast, only their wrecks washed ashore by the sea. Blackbeard's pirates on the island are everywhere. In the old days, the head of the Brethren, Benjamin Hornigold, would have dealt with Teach easily, but these are hard times for him. His crew loved the story about him robbing the Spanish galleon. Back when he was a young pirate, Hornigold had his sloop fly the Spanish flag, posing as a merchant to avoid suspicion. After all, what Spaniard would imagine that a puny sloop would dare attack galleon? Pure madness. But Hornigold, it was a matter of honor. The galleon's captain had ordered by the king himself to get rid of the pirates of Tortuga. Absorbing the card game, the Spanish captain paid no heed to reports of approaching ship, didn't even post a watch. That is exactly what Hornigold was counting on. When he struck with his men, the Spaniards panicked and offered no resistance. Hornigold walked away with a fine haul and the Spanish captain's entire winnings, for by fate's irony, the man had been lucky at cards that day. Along with the winnings, Benjamin took a splendid wide-brimmed hat, remarking that it alone had been worth the boarding. Thus, Hornigold became one of the West Indies' most famous captains, and later the leader of the Brethren of the Coast. I found a few trinkets in the wreckage. Pity it wasn't the hat. I could have used it. But I'll have to travel light from here on. I'll bury the chest again beneath a tree marked with a strip of red cloth. Perhaps I'll come back for it someday. Okay. All right, we put these notes up. Let's go find the marker, which should be around here somewhere. Just gotta look for the marking. It's usually pretty close around here. Where is it? Dodos, of course. Had to play. Okay. No less when I'm in the middle of looking for a piece of wood. The red flag on it. There it is. You gotta keep digging around this area to find it. Where is that treasure? See plant fiber, but I don't see the oh, there it is, right there. Elixir cruelty and gold mask of the priest sold to smugglers. Okay, well, still worth a pretty penny. Now I gotta get out of this. There we go. And we got 2 more. And you know what? It's still worth doing. It gives us quite a bit. Now I like doing this for the crit and talents. So we increase our hit points When I receive a killing blow, I instantly restore health by 30%. I kind of like that one. I'm gonna grab that. And we'll probably grab this maybe. And then we're gonna go down probably this side here for more damage. We could get some temporal health here, but I think we're good there. I'm not really sure. How I want to do that. I mean, there's some good ones in all these. I went more of a kind of a tanky build just to survive a little bit more from disaster. There we go. I don't think I've seen a hut before. That's kind of a different one. I'm gonna tell that dodo just to piss off. Okay, got some of that. Marksman boots. Near the hut, someone crafted a cruel device. Poor soul lashed to the ship's wheel and left to die in agony. Fast bell travel? Oh, thank you. You're not gonna see me complain about that. Boat wreckage. The wreckage of fish boat still reeks of rotten fish. Seems it was watched ashore to clean the hull, but the task was never finished. Oh. Nice little storytelling there. I suspect that one's a mine. Probably another copper mine. At least if I was guessing. Yep, it's a copper mine. And I'll tell you, yep, copper. All right, so we finished everything here. We got experience. We're gonna take the fast travel point. No sense in using a potion to teleport. And we are, I think we are going to, I think we're definitely going to call it when we get back, because we've been going for about almost 3 hours. So tomorrow, depending on how things go, I may try to do an afternoon stream. If not, I know for sure we've already set up our EU5 stream tomorrow, so that's ready to go. And then Sunday we'll have a stream again for sure, and probably gonna take a little bit of time to try to edit a bunch of stuff too. So I can't confirm if I'm gonna have a stream for sure tomorrow, but definitely stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. I always appreciate you guys. Always trying to build a community here. That's the main thing of what I do. I love content creation. I love interacting with people. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, every one of you. With that, bid you all a good night. Peace.